Well, unfortunately the camera battery died while I was regapping the rings, but if you saw what I did with the first one, I just did that 8 times. So, nothing fancy, just take your time. They're now all gapped to 20 thousandths. I didn't check the oil in the rings. I think the rings all came pre-gapped for stock, and I think stock on the oiling ring is fine. So go ahead and pack these pistons. Got these on eBay. Happiest place on earth, right? Unfortunately, these were the only ones I could find anywhere. I mean, other than brand new, I couldn't find any other pistons for this engine used at. I mean, I found a couple of scrap yards in California. I don't know why it would be so hard to find stock pistons. Whew. I'd hate to be the crank that this one was on. This bearing is really worn down. It didn't wear through, so got no problem there. But doesn't matter. They're going to get new bearings. All right, so we're going to disassemble these and inspect. Okay, just so I don't get mixed up, I've got my new rings on top of my folder, and so that I know I'm putting them back in the right order. The top ring, I'm pretty sure the taper is on top and points down. That appears to be correct. Which would make sense because the force pushes down and it spreads out across the next ringland. Alright, second ring. Guess I know I'm taking it off wrong. These, if they break, they break. I don't really care. Second one is the fatter one. Easy enough to remember. Now with the new ones there's a marking. The marking goes on the top. But I just want to make sure physically all of my orientations are correct. Well, these look different than the replacement rings, but I'm just going to go with the markings. So, thin one on top, fat one in the middle, and then the oiling rings. Shoot. Let's encourage these a little bit. I already took some of these rings out, but I gotta clean everything anyway. I'm gonna guess that based on the condition. Well, I was gonna guess that these don't have much mileage on them, but I don't think that's a safe guess. Ooh, that's pretty. Ow! Yee. Don't do what I did. Yeah, off of it. There we go. All right. I think I have a ring expanding tool, and I don't think I ever even used it once. I've never used one. Like, I don't know. First time I went to do rings, I'm like, oh, so it goes on like that? Except I was supposed to use a tool? Oh, okay. Now, first time I put rings on, I did not know about gapping them. Come on. Ow. Oh, gooey. Man. I guess you're coming off this way. No, that's not it either. There it is. Yeah. This one looks a little bit messed up. I'm going to clean these looking for any kind of pits. Cracks, of course, but, you know, see if these have faced detonation. You sure faced some carbon. Nasty crap. What? Ha! These two lined up perfectly. Okay. Out of here. Oh, and you know what? Let me put the washers from the cylinder head next to the valves. Maybe we'll reassemble the head tomorrow. Okay. What do we want to use? Let's use this guy first. By the way, pick a jacket that you'll be leaving at the shop. Because this stuff is spraying everywhere. And you don't want that coming home or getting onto your upholstery. One is for the shop, the other is for everywhere you go. Just imagine you're a doctor, okay? You got your lab coat. Work that way. I mean, okay, I'm sure some of you already actually like have lab coats, but I'm just saying, if you haven't done this before, what you might not see from this video is just how much of this is getting everywhere. I mean, it's like there's a spray constantly coming off of it. This area is pretty hard and done. Get a towel, see if I can get a little bit of fingernail agitation. Whoops. Of course, this is the beginning of the end for these gloves too, so. I mean, it's not really going to matter too much. It's going to matter inside of the groove, but I'd like it to be clean if I've gotten this far. You know, the less stuff that could dislodge and get back into the engine somewhere else, the better. I think I'm getting it. Really careful. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna end up scoring it. I don't want to do that. Let the solvent do the work. think, yeah, these are shorter. They're probably going to they're going to stay stiffer going in. Now is wrap this one up, let it sit with solvent on the cap. There. And we'll get to the next one. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it a different way. Wrap it around like that. And no smoking. This is where I feel like a tray like this with, you know, a ½ inch worth of B12 and something just to lift it and pour it back over top. And I might make it for a decent solvent bath. I don't know. And if you want your pistons to look really pretty, blow your head gasket. swap these out. Oh, they're coming out pretty nice. Scrub these down again and then figure out how I can keep them all nice and wrapped up and soaking overnight. Pack them in the morning, change out my bearings, drop them in. Should be ready for that. These gloves, what in the world? My hand nice and dry. Oh, cool. The glove tore. Okay, well, that one's trash. What in the world? I used to swear by these Microflex diamond grip gloves. Again, maybe it's just this one box, but yeah. You can actually see this one. This one I haven't touched with the brush, and some of the stuff that's coming off of it is just being loosened up by the solvent. YouTube needs a smell-o-vision option. This is some potent stuff. Oh, these rods are numbered. 2 and 3. 1. Oh, I mean, not that it matters here. Someone went through a lot of extra effort here. Something I should do before I forget is check and make sure that these are standard size. I mean, the seller said what vehicle it came out of, which it should be the same pistons, but I should probably confirm that. Oh, we have a nick. Let's see what that looks like, if that's enough of a problem. I have the caps off of the others. I got 3 good caps, though, you know, if one of them was abused enough to shatter, I assume from ring crash. Well, no, this one is missing a chunk. This one's out. Okay. I think if this rod's okay, which it probably is, I'll tell the eBay seller, but I don't think I'm gonna ask for anything for it because I'm just gonna swap the cap. I'll check and see if it was already cracked in the picture. If it was, then well, that's my fault.